Hiya, today I'm going to show you how to replace the hard disk and RAM in this Acer TravelMate, fairly nice looking machine. It's got a Core i3 in it, and the specific model number is, it's a TravelMate 8481-2352G32nkk. Looks like it's probably from either November 2008 or possibly August 2011. I haven't looked up the date of the processor to work out what date's most likely, but the hard disk in this, although very easily accessible, is quite a pain to get out. So turn the machine over. This has got this weird little spongy thing where the hard disk is, and it's these two screws here. So just unscrew both of those, and this just hinges up and away. So the problem is this rubber thing which is around the hard disk is pretty difficult to get out, especially if it's the machine straight from the manufacturer, it's never been opened and never been taken out. So I don't really recommend just pulling on this rubber bit, because it'll probably just snap or deform it. I would get either a flat blade screwdriver or a spudger type thing and slide it down the back here, bearing in mind that if you use something very sharp, there is a ribbon cable that runs along underneath the hard disk, so you don't want to put it all the way to the bottom because you could cut or damage the ribbon cable. So just put it in and try and hinge the hard disk out. You may need to do the sides as well to get it loose. Once you've done that, pull it away towards, in this video, my left, and you get the connector here. This just gently unplug. There we go, and that's the drive detached from the computer. So it's got this weird rubber case. Just peel it off at the corner there and the corner there, and it just comes away. So you then dispose of your old faulty drive, get your replacement drive and do the reverse. So slide the strange cover over it, put the corner on, and put the other corner on. Then plug it back in and slide it back into place. And when you get to this point where you're trying to push the drive down into the place where it lives, just be very aware of the rubber on the edge, like it is here, getting caught and bunching up. So just try not to fold up or bunch up any of the rubber, which is really quite difficult. It's generally quite an annoying way to have your hard disks. So I feel like that's not sitting correctly, and indeed it bunched up over on this side. And now it's doing it on the other side. However, when you get there and you're confident that it's sitting flush, which that definitely isn't, right, I think that's probably as good as that's going to get. Then just replace the cover And then we'll move on to the RAM. So the RAM is under this door, which is similar to the other one, just has 2 screws. Hinges up and away, and there is one memory stick of RAM in there, and then that's the upgrade that I'm going to put in, which is PC3 2GB. Push it down, clip it in. Oops. And put the screws back in the cover. And hopefully, when I switch it on, the RAM and the hard disk will both detect. There we go. And one thing to note, it did take quite a long time before it actually woke up after being switched on, so if it feels like it's taking a long time, just wait a bit longer, because it might not be that you've made a mistake putting the RAM in. There we go, total video RAM 4GB, and the Hitachi hard disk. Job done. Hope this helped. If it did help you, it would be really helpful to me, and I'd be really appreciative if you would subscribe. Don't need to have notifications switched on, but if you do subscribe to my channel, that definitely really helps me in terms of being able to monetize on YouTube. Thank you very much.